Hello, people, and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Deep Roy Chaudhary, and I'm just a random guy who talks about random stuff. Or maybe I should change the intro. Uh, I'm just a normal guy who talks about stuff that seems interesting to me. So today I'm going to talk about AI or UBI yet again, Universal Basic Income yet again. I was thinking, in my previous video, I was I was telling you that uh, universal basic income basic is going to help people and is going to help economies also in the long run. That people would be able to deal with a phase of financial hardship a lot better if they have a certain amount of money, or if they know that they are going to get a guaranteed amount of money every month, no questions asked. So is maybe universal basic income is a pretty sensible solution to a lot of problems that ordinary people face, and eventually that might also increase demand in the market. And because poor people are going to spend that money on buying necessary items, on buying groceries, on buying clothes, uh, on buying other stuff or other necessary stuff for their family. So it will increase demand in the local economies. So a lot of people are saying that universal basic income can help the economy in the long run. I'm basically repeating what Andrew Yang, one of the candidates who was running for the Democratic presidential nomination, was saying. So yeah, just search your Andrew Yang on YouTube and you would know what I'm talking about. But there is one other thing that I want to talk about regarding what amount of money is enough as UBI for every person in this world in the future. I mean, right now most jobs are still done by human beings. We still require a human input because what robots are still not as advanced as we our robots are still not so advanced that they are going to replace human jobs humans in every job. But if robots continue to improve, and if there are no checks and balances are implemented in the job market, basically all companies around the world, uh, uh, all companies, all factories, maybe even governments are not are not stopped from hiring robots, and in the future, and if robots are improved to a certain point that literally every job that humans do would be done by robots much better, then basically there would be an incentive for employers around the world to replace every job that humans do with a robot. Give or take away every job from a human and give it to a robot, because the robot would be able to do it much better. And uh, and maybe it would be much more cost effective, because maybe maintaining a robot would be cheaper than paying a salary to a person, to an actual human. So what if what if we actually see that kind of a future? What if every job in this world is taken away by robots, because the robots have become so much better that we humans have become obsolete? it, you know what are we going to do then? What are we humans going to do then? Now, of course, there are people who are saying that we humans should make sure that we do not become obsolete, and make sure that we either merge with the machines, or maybe biologically augment ourselves, or maybe genetically modify ourselves in some way, so that we can always compete with the machines, and our human skills are always in demand in the job market. But what if, I'm just doing this as a what if scenario, what if every job is taken away by robots? What are the humans going to do then? Would a small amount of money given to each and every human being as universal basic income, would that be enough? Is the is just giving food, shelter, and clothing to each and every human being, is that going to satisfy each and every human being? Human beings have aspirations, have dreams, Someone might have a dream of living in a big house. Someone might have a dream of living a luxurious life. Someone might have a dream of going out for a vacation. Vacation to Paris, or vacation to you know some pretty awesome destination that is very expensive. So what are we going to do then? I mean, people would not be able to find a job in order to make more amount of money, because there would not be any job left for human beings to do. Human beings would have become obsolete by that point. All jobs would be done by robots way better than human beings could ever do. what what are humans going to do? And would a small amount of universal basic income be enough to satisfy the needs, the dreams, and aspirations of human beings? Should that universal basic income be increased to a great extent, so that people are literally everyone is able to lead a luxurious life? uh, and what kind of a society would that look like? People do not need to work at all. People are just collecting their UBI money every month from their bank account, and they are just spending it on maybe uh, buying frivolous things, buying more booze, or maybe just idling away their time, watching more TV, or just going out on a vacation. Or people are not working. People would not need to work. People would just uh, enjoy. They would just enjoy in their lives. So a society where humans do not need to work, and also humans would not have uh, any job that left for them. So what are they going to work at? Where are they going to work at? Every job is taken away by robots. What are the humans going to do? And if you give every human being a huge amount of money as universal basic income, how is that going to affect them psychologically? People are just going to go crazy in a lot of ways. I'm just guessing. I'm just a guy who is just giving you a layman's perspective on what might happen if all jobs are taken away by robots, and people are getting huge amounts of money as UBI, and then people are just going to go crazy with just vacations to Dubai, spending a huge amounts of money on champagne, maybe. Or maybe people are going to do creative things. People are going to do sensible things with the time. People would have a huge amount of time. People would spend that on hobbies. People would spend that more time with their family, I guess. Maybe more time with their friends. Would do more constructive things. Maybe it can work out for the better as well, but I do not know. I just do not know. Is a post-work economy where humans do not need to work, and everyone gets a huge amount of money as universal basic income, is that kind of a society what I would consider utopian or dystopian, or maybe both? More on this in the next video. Until then, stay safe, goodbye, and God bless you.